military Royal Dutch Air Force backpack with me, stuffed to the brim with stuff. Couldn't hardly get the lid closed. I managed. All kind of stuff with me. T-shirts, pants, trousers, underwear, everything you need to survive with your parents. And some electronics with me, chargers, whatnot. By the way, I have a spare battery for my front camera, the power bank. I don't have that one for on the back side, so probably it will run out in about an hour or so. We'll have to see how many vids I'm gonna get out of there, but it will end sometime during this ride. I'm gonna look at it when I get to my parents. We'll have to see. It's in a waterproof case, so no external battery possible at the moment. And I would have destroyed my waterproof case, which I really don't want to do. I tried to figure out if I could buy a spare battery, also not a possibility. So again, plus for the SJ cam and minus for the Nikkei. So when I recommend to buy a camera, please spend a little bit more money and buy the SJ 5000X Elite and don't buy the Nikkei. Not if you want to run it like I'm running it. If you want to make short movies, it's very much okay. Nikkei doesn't have any image stabilization. So if you want a stable image, go something more expensive. Could have bought the Nikkei, was it 6S? Would have been 99 euros instead of 69. It would have been equipped with image stabilization. But still I have to advise you, pay 10 euros more and buy the SJ cam. It's way better. Plane ski over head ski. Somewhere in the distance it is, it made a turn. It's a prop, two props actually. That's a nice gesture, by the way, here, not to take the inside corner. You will destroy your car. There is some shit on the road. Really shit. Cow pie, mud, and everything you don't want to walk into. But now I have it on my tires. Oh lordy lordy. Now go. Oh. Well, if I did not known better, I've had it known better, I would have assumed it's going to be raining soon, which would be a disaster. At least I wouldn't like it very much. Luckily there is no smell on this video, but If you would smell it, it smells like cow pie. Something that comes out of the back of a cow. Bike team north, 2 people running behind each other, all dressed in black for the visibility. At least I'm wearing crappy red shorts. Makes me more visible, or maybe a target for cars, I don't know. Ooh, lumpy. Well, according to the brown trail on the road, it's safe to say that the car who transported the cow pie done wasn't really tight. It's kind of leaky. All over the goddamn place, man. Let's have a look. Where will I go? Will I go straight or will I go somewhere else? Let me have a look on the signs. Luckily, everywhere in Holland is a sign, so your chances of getting lost are 0 actually. Not like you're in a big country, you're gonna lost in some woods or something. In Holland, well, everywhere you are, probably within half an hour walking or by car from a home or a city. Of course, when you're in the woods in Drenthe or in the Veluwe, it feels like you're lost, but it's all man-made here, so the chances that you will be lost here in Holland are slim to 0. Phew! Nice house. A farmhouse. Nice roof. And they say in Holland there is no room. It's going to be crowded. Yeah, when you pack people up on top of each other in a city, then it is. But not over here. Room everywhere. Of course, there's room. There has to be room to have cows, food for cows. Also have being able to grow crops. Food for the animals, and as will be give milk and meat, and of course other products, potatoes and whatnot, to feed people. Corn. Everything actually to keep the economy running. Well, you have to have room for that, farmland. Otherwise you have to import everything from outside Holland. Of course we do some, but main thing is we're an export country. Phew. Windmill, small one, 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock. A little speed hump. Why not? Well, to break the speed, because otherwise people will drive like idiots here. It's a nice straight road, but it's a big no-no to speed here. Have a look. I will have to go to the left if somewhat possible. I'll do the left. Well, she did not see me coming. On the last moment she saw me. Luckily the dog was on the leash and really not considerate about me sniffing his nose on the ground. Sniffing with his nose on the ground. He was not sniffing his own nose, which was on the ground. Gee man, English is difficult sometimes. Sometimes you think something in your head, you blurt it out, you hear yourself speaking and say, well, that's not good. So, on top of the dike, to my left, the Eems Canal, the one I crossed in Groningen way earlier. Now I'm on a bike lane, dedicated to drive here next to the Eems Canal. Gives me the same level, so you can see actually the ships in the channel itself. Phew. Almost 1 hour into my ride. little bit upright. Let the blood flow in the bottom area again. Otherwise, no sleepiness there. Should not happen. By the way, still not sure if I'm gonna cut this film in parts, or do a total one. Could do both. Hacking into parts and also present you with a total video of it. Not sure. I have to see when I see the footage, how it goes and how it will went and how it works. Lots of ships that passed. Well, very lucky that the temperatures are that where they are. Would have been warmer, it would have been harder to drive, and also it's very much dry, and the wind factor is not a problem. It's not like the one time I wanted to go in winter on the bike to my parents, a little bit too optimistic. I went a little as far as Groningen and I returned and got in the train. Some flies on the dike. Not very happy with that. Hitting my face, flying in my mouth. Don't want that. Big K from cable. Oh, somebody's burning something. My eyes. Smoke in my eyes. Definitely not a barbecue. Something burning some rubbish. It's not even allowed to do so. Whoa! Some little bug was crossing.